I'm Duff, living in the middle of nowhere, and today I'm in the garage. Obviously, you can see private chipboard and all that stuff. It is part day, okay? So I've got a lot of parts that came in. Yes, there's staff. Sit. Sit down. You're fine. Sit. Are you gonna listen? Sit. There you go. Take a while, eh? So, U-bolts. These are actual 7/16s. They're longer than mine. Here, I'll grab one. Okay, they're longer, which is fine. So if I do decide to flip the axle, do whatever, it means I have to do a lot of adjustments. But I have the option with the axles. This is the transmission mount and the transmission cross member I got. So I had to go quite a bit. So getting all these parts, getting ready so I could do the full rear end. Obviously these are bushings for the rear shackles. I am going to reuse these old rear shackles, because there's nothing wrong with the threads. That's one thing I lucked out of. These threads didn't come out at all. I gotta get nuts though. But I don't have to worry about the shackles. I'm just gonna like take off extra chunks of metal like this here. That's gotta come off. And then I'm gonna clean them up and then paint them. Your brake line hydraulic cable for the center. Let's go left and right. Springs. Your adjustment cables, drums, shoes. These are the wheel cylinders that are identical for the front and back because it's the base model, or sorry, the left and right, because I have also drums on the front. Yeah, they're a piece of crap, but they're going to be switched out to a disc. I don't need to switch the back drums, that's why I'm going with drum brakes. Now the issue I have right now is there's this plate here. I don't even know if you can see that. That there. I don't have another one. Because this here, yes, I got this tire off, took my electric impact and just made it come off. Sure, there's a wheel cylinder on there, but I need the plates, all the brake parts is what I really needed. Like I needed this long plate here that goes across for the emergency brake, as well as this plate that goes into the emergency brake. Well, without that, you can't make the brakes work. So I'm gonna have to use my own steel. I'll cut out that plate and the plate that's behind this here, and get this axle going. And I also screwed up. I bought a 8-bolt axle thing. No, this is a 10-bolt. 2, 2, 3, and 3. So I screwed up big time. I will not be taking that axle piece off. Because I don't know, I thought for some reason I didn't count right. And now I've got an 8-bolt gasket. If somebody wants it, they can have it. If you're in Canada, I'll send it to you. I don't give a fuck anywhere in Canada. This is what it is. A Felpro 8-bolt gasket. It's made for a 3.3 liter or a 428 7 liter rear end with a 7.5. I don't care, anybody wants it, they can have it. I'll fucking mail it to you. It's useless to me because I don't need it. Saf, get over here. Oh, yes. And I have my frame rails. They're 29 inches. So I tuck the old ones in there and do a weld over. Like I'll be doing a fucking full weld all the way across. But the problem is, if I do welding across, you see how bad it is. So I still gotta do the sheet metal. I haven't worked on this car in a while. It's been okay weather, but it's also been raining every now and then. As you can see, there's still water in there. It did rain a few days ago, and it's just, I'm tired. I was down in the basement doing stuff. Here's a quick thing. Yes, these are just random belts, right? Well, that's actually I think it was the serpentine belt for the supercharger for the old Grand Prix that I sold, since you see it's gone. Okay, what I did, this here, this is the length that goes from this side here all the way to the middle part, which like I already broke it all with hell and threw it my scrap steel bucket. That is the brake line for the driver's side. Okay, this is the brake line for the passenger side that goes all the way there. So what you're looking at here, this is just a chunk of plate steel, 4-inch by, I don't know, 8, and steel rod. Okay, these here are all the parts that are not on the passenger side. Okay, because there was nothing. These are the parts I don't even have in my boxes. So wheel cylinders, I need those on each side to stop it. Okay, well, without that, you have no brakes. Okay. These here, well, this what helps your brakes up top to be held in place, just to be falling out. That's not a problem. As you can see that this here, that's for your emergency brake. Okay. It has a number KH47855. I'm not worried about that though. This one I'm worried about. Luckily this one has a number too. It's a KH83555LH. See how this is not a left, so left hand. Yes, Seth is just sitting out there. So this is ambidextrous. This is easy to make. I'm going to use a plate steel for this, plate steel for this, and I'm going to take some ready rod and make two of those, which is very simple. I'm going to heat treat it, and then I'm going to temper it in my oven afterwards. This part, this will be the biggest bitch. Okay, that one I don't have anything I can do to fucking make that, because see, you also got to have that pin. So I'm going to look online and see if I can find one. I'll talk to my parts guy. Just, I need to get this. That's for the emergency brake. But ultimately, these parts here are the most important and easiest to make. I'm not going to do that right now, since I can't touch the brakes, and everything's apart. This one's still on. That's the emergency thing. I got the other one off. That was easy. I'm just going to strip it down anymore. It's more. You can see how clean it is. It looks nice now. And then I'm going to paint it. And I'm going white. So this is the tag that was on it. I put a rust converter on it, which is right here. Okay, and it doesn't seem like it's converting shit. So I'm just going to clean up as much as possible with the wire wheel. And then I'm going to paint this. And that's all I'm going to do for today. Oh, plus I'm going to do those. So, yeah. Fun times. Yes, it's white. That was my thumb. Okay, so I decided white with the axle, because I just felt like it. I don't really have much black anyways left. So these are the what's F? Yeah, gap out. So those are your bushy, well, the shackles. There we go. Yeah, shackles are white. That's the other plate for the other side of the U-bolts. But on this side, it's white. So the top side white's, bottom side's black. It is cleaned up. It looked a lot better. But it's got a straight big fucking tube. I can probably get, well, I don't know. You see how small that is? I think this changes out. And then I could probably put in a 4 9-inch axles. But obviously change out the gearing, everything. I would still go a 2.79 if I stick with the C4 with only a 3-speed. Because really, think about it. That's all it is. But other than that, I am done. I am going to go inside. And that is where I'm going to leave it at for this couple weeks. Well, for the next video, if you know what I mean. And then you get to see more next time. So I'm Duff, live in the middle of nowhere. Has work on the Mustang. That's now, it's good. It's actually in condition where I could put it back together. Now, that is the overflow for the axle. Okay, that's just a random bolt. Okay, make sure you. I had to have that. That's one thing is, good luck finding that bolt. Okay, that's what holds the hydraulics for the brakes in. Okay, and on top of that, the wheel cylinders didn't come with bolts. Luckily, I got my bolts out. So I'm gonna start manufacturing parts and see if I can get that emergency brake lever or brake shoe. You know what I'm talking about? The metal plate thingy that I don't want to make, and it's not that easy. I don't have the proper tools here for it. Saf wants to go inside. I think it's supper time. So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. I know the paint job's pretty fucking hideous, but it's not about the paint job. It's about protecting it a little bit. I will put that tag back on it and get new nuts for the shackles. And like always, have a good one.